This week, the Reds' Big Red Machine lost one of its great players, second baseman Joe Morgan, and Reds fans called the hotline to share stories and condolences.
He was one of the best players that the Reds have ever had. As far as I'm concerned, he was way better than old Rose.
So sad to hear about Joe Morgan. He was just an outstanding player. We've lost a great man.
I am so sorry to see Joe Morgan passed away. You talk about a great ball player and a great man. He did a lot for the community, did a lot for the Reds. He represented the Reds in a good way. Rest in peace, Joe.
Very surprised that Joe Morgan passed away. He was one of my family's and my favorite Reds players when I was growing up.
He was just a wonderful guy. He took pictures with my sister and I, and he also did a video for my son on his phone for my grandson, and telling him that the little guys can make it.
When it comes to campaign news coverage, I was reminded again this week that sometimes people like to go off without all the facts.
Yes, my name is Casey Widener, and I live in Middletown, Ohio. I'm watching your 6 o'clock newscast, and I'm wondering why there has been a Joe Biden infomercial on for the first 16 minutes of your show. I thought this was supposed to be fair news. You wouldn't put Trump on TV for 15 or 20 minutes and let him ramble on. Love to hear your answer.
Well, Casey, I'm glad you asked for an answer. We carried President Donald Trump's Vandalia, Ohio campaign speech live on air for nearly an hour and 15 minutes. Sorry you missed it. But in Feedback Friday that aired that week, which featured callers upset that we had done that, I made a promise, as did our news management, that if the Biden campaign came to town, we'd treat him in the same manner.
Craig McKee, you're a man of your word. You said if he would be in the area, you guys would carry it live. You did. John Scully, Bright, Indiana.
Other callers had this to say.
Thanks for cleaning up your act by letting Biden have his speech after you let Trump have his.
Yeah, where's my 6 o'clock news at? I'm watching Sleepy Joe Biden on TV, so I guess Channel 9's a Democrat station. I'm going to quit watching 9, period.
No lean one way or the other, just fair coverage of both presidential candidates during local visits, as I relayed to KC just a second ago. Isn't that right, John Scully?
Craig McKee, you're a man of your word.
I hear your frustrations, and just know we are now less than 20 days until Election Day, when the campaign ads will go away and we'll get back to callers' other concerns. As always, if you ever have an opinion about something you see on WCPO 9, call the hotline at 513-852-4998.